Okay, next up. This is the Purely Custom. It's a fit bike. What it does basically allows me to fit somebody without the need to actually have them on a bike. So I use it primarily for two applications. One of my favorite fits is what I call the bike finder fit. So if someone's trying to determine what bike they should get, primarily what size they should get, what configuration they should get, what manufacturer, whether they want an endurance bike, race bike, all that, I find the most effective ways to do that is to fit them here first. And so I go through the whole fit system, the whole fit protocol, except instead of having them on a bike, I have them on this. And we can move this independently, these handlebars and the saddle up, down, fore, aft, along the X and the Y coordinates, and fine tune that fit and get that fit perfected, optimized. And then I can use these coordinates down here. We have the X coordinates, we have the Y coordinates, and I can use that little math calculator I have to then determine exactly the bike they need, exactly the size they need, exactly the stem configuration they need, high, low, long, short, the number of spacers, all down to the millimeter. It's a fun process. I love that process because it is, there's a certain sense of finality to it. There's no fuzziness. You know exactly what you want. Then it's just a math problem. So the second thing I use this for is for tri-fits. So adjusting an aero bar on an existing tri-bike during a fit is pretty much impossible, time-consuming. So what I usually do is I'll take their coordinates from their existing tri-bike, position them on this, model or fit here by making adjustments, and then transfer those coordinates back over to the bike. Sometimes it involves them leaving the bike, we gotta rewire, recable, change the aero bar, etc. But at least we know what you need because we've done it here on this machine. So this is the Purely Custom. It is a manually operated one. I used to have the first generation DFU. That thing was great. It was motorized, computer controlled, mouse click. I could kind of set the coordinates and save them. It's really slick. The thing just go bzzz, bzzz, and really slick, but the software was just really buggy. It would crash all the time, so I had to get rid of it. So Guru, they bought the assets. They came up with a really new, improved DFU. The thing was amazing. It was like rotate up, do all kinds of stuff, still electric motors, the whole shebang. And they call me all the time, wanting me to buy that thing, but my response every time was the same: like, $36,000? Nah, I'm good. So anyway, manual control is real simple. I use a power drill to kind of move things up and down, like so. Love this thing. And I use a hand crank to move it back and forth. I've got to write down coordinates with a pen and paper, a little bit low tech, but it's reliable and foolproof and it works. So that's this guy. Essential bit of machinery for me. It serves a very specific purpose. So